Hi dear student, welcome to this short update. We will just have a look into how we are doing in the last 4 days. And as you can see, we have been quite blessed and step by step, luckily this pre-campaign that is called Black November, Black Birthday, or let's say a campaign that its aim is to mainly sell before actual Black Friday. It's doing luckily very well. I am very grateful for it. And basically it's like if we calculated $50,000 in sales right now. So this is really good. So let's quickly revise it and have a look. And basically, as you can see, what we are doing, we are basically using the power of engagement as we talk together, and we are basically engaging people with different galleries also, and also reaching out different audiences for engagement. And basically, as you can see, this was like not doing well, so I had to change it. I have basically just changed it to historical gallery, because not always all audiences can really do well with some of the galleries. Then basically, as you can see, we are still reaching out. So this reach we have for 7 days. So after 7 days, I will have to renew it, remake it, and start running again a new reach. Basically, what I did concerning the reach is I decreased the budget here a little bit. It's not doing so well. And then basically what I was doing, I was not doing anything special. I was just checking what ads are doing better and worse. And basically I did delete the ads that did quite a high price for the reach. And basically then I have less ads, because I did have a lot. So we have less ads, and we are doing a little bit better because we are keeping just the ads that they have better reach. As you can see, in some campaigns it's even 8 ads. And then basically what's really exciting, I have created this let's say targeting that's very broad. I mean, it's broad, but Facebook is still thinking that it's not so broad. And basically, as you can see, I did focus it a lot on interior design, renovation, house improvements, do it yourself, but also to engage shoppers, but also to plumbers. And the reason is that we are getting more and more customers as plumbers, because actually we have been selling bathrooms, so we have been reaching out the plumbers just with a gallery that the sale has started, and we are reaching out also like plumbers and people interested in rebuilding the bathroom. What actually I like about this decision is that if we now look into more deeper, we don't have like a great link click that's happens with reach, but still when people can see it, they can go to the website. And what is really important, what I like about this actually, is that we have quite a lot add to cart actions. So this is something quite interesting that has never ever happened to me. So definitely sometimes you need to improvise. Sometimes you need to really think how you can actually find new audience or give like more information to Facebook, and how you can reach out new people. And basically this combination of home renovation, home improvement, bathroom and plumbers did really bring add to cart and probably some of the sales. The same, also I started testing more galleries. I was showing you that actually we have a gallery that's more focused on this birthday, but also we have gallery I call Nordic that people quite like. And actually there was also starting the checkout, and there is also a lot of add to cart actions. And this is basically quite interesting that this gallery is actually, even its engagement, it's having quite a lot add to cart actions. And this basically leads me that I will probably this upgrade your bathroom. I'm going to change this also to this gallery. So sometimes you discover something a little bit by testing. So I will improve the budget here because I think this is really great potential. And I will choose another gallery. So sometimes you really need to create more content, to test more content, and to see the results, to see what actually is happening, what actually you can get better results. And sometimes it has been just with this testing, and this, like it's Scandinavia and this Nordic, inspiration, Nordic design, it's a lot of shares, comments. So this definitely is working well with the people. So I will be using also this gallery. So that's why you really always need to have a look into numbers, and you need to really think how you can get better numbers by finding what actually you are discovering that's working well. I have been still testing the core audiences targeting. And the reason is because it started add to cart actions, checkout actions, and also purchase. And also the reason is that Facebook can now see like 80% of data. Some people say it's 60%, but when I was consulting with official Facebook ads representative, it's probably 20% they can't see due to the Google Chrome protection and Apple protection, Apple, or the opted out audiences. If people opt out, you can't see anything. Even the link click is still not so sexy and it's not so well. I have been using testing this built-up persona that has a lot of narrow match, engaged shoppers, design, home beautiful, luxury goods, modern architecture, modern bathroom, and home improvement. And I'm grateful it's doing really well. So I'm grateful we can test it and we can step by step analyze it. What's also important is to really check the numbers when you actually build up the audience, because you can see my audience is around 15,000 people. So not always what you can see it's correct here. I honestly don't know why. It's a new function that Facebook is developing. It's always the interface a little bit changing, so it's always good to check also what numbers can you actually see when editing and building the audience. So basically, you know the best that you have been really doing well when you see a positive approach in your e-commerce account, because you have to a little bit follow up what you see and then connect it with the ad account. So basically, when you see that there was just a one purchase, okay, or what, like payment info, just one, well, then you can also dig a little bit deeper. And you can see there is a lot of add to cart actions. So when you see it, it can actually mean that you did more sales and you did bring more benefit to company, you did bring more money to the company. Just Facebook can't see everything. As you can see, these results may not include conversions from people who opt out of tracking on the new Apple. It's 14.5, 15, 15.01, and it's all the time developing this protection. And also Google Chrome is a lot developing protection for users. So even Facebook is trying to use statistical modeling. You might not see everything. So that's why you need to follow up that you are actually selling. This is really, really important. Then still this building trust is not so much sexy, and we don't have the best link click, but I can see add to cart actions. I can see that there are actually quite content views, so I will still keep it and I will still be using it, because you can see even the link click is not so great. People go to check the content on website. It's people that did already check a lot and they are not sure. So you are building the trust, you are showing the pictures of other customers, you are showing the reviews, and actually there has been add to cart actions and content views, so you can predict that it's helping you to produce sales. The same, this is what I call my main conversion ads. It's basically, as I was showing you, this combination of lookalike custom audiences, and with this improved to detailed targeting, because I have been using more aggregated events for sales. And basically what we are doing here is actually that it doesn't seem that we are selling again so much, but actually this can be a little bit confusing, because luckily the link click is doing well. Luckily I didn't really have to remake the ads and it's running really, really well. Even the revenue on investment, it doesn't seem so high. You can see there are many add to cart actions. You can see there are quite high value add to cart actions and quite high value like started checkout. So that means that it's beneficial. The same is still customers lookalike audiences, Facebook Pixel. It seems that it's producing, like helping to produce money. So it's not really meaningful to completely stop it. And the same, as you can see, as we focus a lot on the engagement, and we focus a lot on the retargeting engagement on Facebook, on Instagram, we might have only 4 purchases, but a lot of data come much later, because even the people that they allow Facebook to get the data from Apple, Facebook is getting the data 3 days later. So basically the campaign has been running 4 days. So basically most of the data from Apple we are missing. So it means that we might have 4 purchases, and when I was checking analytics, we have always had a lot of users from Apple and a lot of purchases on Apple devices, because these are high value customers. Because people, they can allow Apple, they can allow to purchase the bathroom, and they are able to do it online. And basically now after 4 days, nearly no data are inside at account. Only 1 day and 3 days are completely missing, because Facebook is sending the data into the ad account after 3 days. Facebook is actually receiving the data from Apple after 3 days. So a lot of these actions can appear backwards, especially purchases. So we might think that we have purchases only in the value of 21,000, but there is a lot of add to cart actions. So that means that we are doing well, and a lot of actions connected to add to cart. The same dynamic retargeting, we might think it doesn't work, but we might discover after a few days that there has been purchases. So one of the most important is not to get panic, because I actually received emails that we must really start big, and we didn't start big. We started basically day by day, step by step, as I was showing you. And basically it's very important to very honestly think about the campaigns, prepare the campaigns, prepare everything that will be done, prepare correctly the reach out phase, engagement phase, and then the complete customer journey from reach to video view, engagement, conversion ads, catalog sales, and what I call main conversions. And then of course some birthday special, we call it, you can call it Black Friday special, lookalike audiences from pixel, from customers, building trust retargeting, dynamic retargeting. And now with all this Apple craziness or Apple protection of like this privacy protection and everything with European Union and Google Chrome, the retargeting for engagement is really getting more and more important. And of course the engagement itself I was showing to you. And basically maybe last point I would love to just show you. This is what I decided to do. I am not going to explain all the setups. All the setups I have been explaining and giving to you in the very important course, Facebook ads and Instagram ads ready for all Apple restrictions. And basically you can see this quality of even match is very high, and a lot of data will come backwards from Apple after 3 days. And basically what I did, I have decided I will now click to manage, and I have decided that I can use 8 events, and I have decided to use one for view content. this is connected only to app users. And it's all the data that Facebook is receiving from Apple and is allowed to give you. It's maximum 8 events. So I use 1 slot for view content, 1 slot for add to cart, and actually I use 6 events for purchase, value set ranges in even slots. And this is basically, I honestly believe, very, very beneficial. And I honestly believe the new Facebook algorithm is a lot built around this web event, like these events simply. This is what is really something that can help you a lot. This, luckily, what I can see, it's helping a lot, this project. So I have been using now 6 slots. So Facebook can really take more data around purchases, adding additional value set ranges may help make your measurements more precise. So I'm really focusing for view content, add to cart, designing for dynamic retargeting, and then I use 6 positions for purchases. I honestly believe this is very, very important, very beneficial. And then basically what I have been doing, I have been just using the complete customer journey, as I believe this is something very, very beneficial. And basically this is all. This is what I wanted to share with you. So I hope this is really, really beneficial for you, eyes opening. You can see real sales, real setup, real customer journey, and real logic that is step by step producing money. So I pray, wish very much, may this is very beneficial for you. Please enjoy this, make benefit from this, try to apply this to your project, and I really pray and wish, may this brings you great benefit.